The main aims of CLuB are to find easier ways, faster ways, more reliable ways, cheaper ways of diagnosing cancer that are minimally invasive. My team in Trinity have expertise in things that are released from tumours known as extracellular vesicles, and our colleagues out in St James's Hospital are experts on circulating tumour cells, and then our colleagues up in Queen's on other pieces of DNA that are released from tumours. So there was already a strong foundation, but what wasn't being done was we weren't studying all of those at the same time in the same samples. So the research was very fragmented. So the progress we have made is that every patient who is consenting to give a blood sample to be studied, we are studying each of those 3 different component parts and then bringing all that information together. So it's much more information.
One in 2 people will get cancer in their lifetime. So being able to detect that earlier through the use of a liquid biopsy would be a massive, massive advance. We wanted to bring together all the researchers in Ireland, both north and south, who are actually working on blood diagnosis of cancer. We wanted to focus on the most poor outcome cancers, so collectively we had expertise in, for example, diseases such as ovarian cancer, triple-negative breast, pancreatic and lung cancer. For most of those cancers, they tend to be diagnosed very, very late. Can we detect these cancers earlier and actually treat them better?
In the past, I've worked as a healthcare provider, so I was preaching about breast and breast awareness, cervical screening regularly. If I was diagnosed earlier, I might have not needed so much surgery. I actually probably would have ended up with only needing a lumpectomy and not a full mastectomy and the added reconstruction after. That's what interests me about the liquid biopsies: early detection, better prognosis.
The tissue biopsies, they're critically important. They do save lives, but they can be quite invasive. So our hope is that the liquid biopsy, a simple blood sample being taken, is that they'll pick up all of the information. We could have something that's much more simple to do, cheaper to do, and less problematic for patients.
Working on this research is very beneficial for PhD students like myself because it's a very interesting and complex project. It's giving us a lot of opportunities to see different types of equipment, different types of techniques. And for me especially, since I have a background in medicine, it's a very clinically oriented project, so it's giving me that link between research and hospital that I was looking for.
I think the North-South research program has been very, very inspirational for us in terms of, allowing us to do this. I do think it's something that we individually would have been able to do.
Going forward, it's critically important, I think, that further funding is invested into the HEA being able to support this type of research. Being from County Monaghan, a small border county, it makes absolute sense to me that research is across the island of Ireland and that everybody is considered equal.